on this show, right, we started out the Apex podcast. Our overall principle, right, is the apex of my life is my death. And so that entire principle is that the highest given point of any path or object is an apex. So once you acknowledge that you've reached an apex, the only direction you have to go logically is down, because there is no rational point beyond an apex.
Yep.
So people tend to hit that peak, and we all know the 50-year-old that talks about the high school touchdown.
Yep.
And so that's where they hit that point, and then they drop. Well, the principle is you hit that peak, and then you're going to get punched in the face. And you're either going to go down, or you can learn to plateau, pull back, scan the horizon line, figure out where the next apex is, shoot for that one. And then the only time you should reach your true peak is when you're waving to St. Peter at the Pearlies.
Right.
Because at that point, you ain't got nothing left to prove.
Right.
Right. And so I'm curious, we always go back and we start in like high school, where you grew up, that type of stuff, to try to figure out, because in my county, we set the national record for high school age suicides in 2017. It was horrible. And there's just this massive black cloud of just sadness and misunderstanding and, stigmatism around mental health and all of this stuff that was happening. And I always try to stay true to that movement and take people back and remind them what it was like to be a high school student.